Hi, and welcome to our slow flow practice today. We're going to get started in a comfortable seat, and you're welcome just to take a little movement side to side, swaying the chest. Just allow yourself to settle down and arrive. Starting to bring awareness to your breath. You can send this invitation to slow it down, really feeling the belly, ribs, chest fill full on the inhale. And give yourself the time to empty out all the way as you exhale out. And you'll stay with this, softly inviting the breath all the way into the entire rib cage, letting the diaphragm drop down. As you exhale, give yourself the time to empty all the way back out, starting to find this flow of an even inhale and exhale. Samavriti, same breath, same amount of time. Inhaling, exhaling. So you tap into the sense of flow just from noticing movement with the breath in the body. And this slow breath, this becomes our anchor for the practice. So whenever we start to add movement to the breath, it's a reminder to come back to this slow pace right here. Just using it as a way to be aware of how it feels in the body. Release whatever may be going on outside of the yoga mat and let yourself really experience this practice. Be present right here. If the eyes are closed, you're going to open them here. Make your way to a tabletop pose, hands and knees on the mat. And if knees are sensitive, grab a blanket or a folded towel. You'll add some extra cushioning. Moving with your breath here as you inhale, cow pose, lower the belly, arch the back, look up. Exhale to round, tuck the chin in. And you can keep going at your own pace. Inhaling, arching, looking up. Exhaling to round, feel the shoulder blades stretch up to the ceiling. If you wanted to add on any other movements, such as a sway side to side, adding some neck circles or some wrist circles, it's a nice opportunity to check in with your own body. Find whatever movement feels intuitive here, keeping it soft and fluid and connected to that slow, steady breath. A few more rounds. Start bringing yourself back to a neutral spine. We're going to take puppy pose, walking palms forward. Hips stay lifted as the chest melts down, and you can either let the head hang heavy or the forehead might rest on the ground or a block. Press into your hands, lengthen the spine, sending hips up and back so you feel that open through the shoulders and feel that opening heart center as well. Walking the hands in, we're going to change this to a down dog. Curl the toes, lift hips high. You're welcome to pedal out the legs as you first arrive, bending one knee and the other, just warming into the shape. Little movements to make it soft, keep connected to that sense of flow. Really just letting this be whatever it wants to feel like today, allowing it to be as gentle as possible. All right, start walking hands back to the feet, ragdoll fold at the back of the mat. Keep a soft bend of the knees. You'll add a grip of each elbow, add a little sway of the shoulders, even a shake of the head, just letting the upper body hang loose. Releasing hands back to the ground, walk it back out, downward facing dog. Nice big breath here, big inhale. Open mouth, sigh it out. All right, from your down dog, right leg will lift. We're going to scorpion the legs, stacking the hips, bending the knee. Might feel nice to add some knee circles or some ankle circles, just getting a nice warm up through the hip joint. Feel that side stretch. And coming back into a three-legged dog. On your exhale, step that right foot forward, back knee drops down, low lunge. We're going to bring those arms overhead. I'll do a reminder, it can be nice to have that blanket to pad under bottom knee. All right, go ahead, cactus the arms. Sweep the arms forward for an eagle wrap, right over the left. You might have palms connect, back of hands. You can always wrap yourself in a hug if that feels better. Start pressing those elbows forward. You're going to feel the shoulder blades spread apart on the back, breathing space back of the heart center. One more breath. Releasing the arms, half splits. You're welcome to add props like blocks framing front leg as you straighten the leg, flex toes back in. Hands come to the ground or blocks, and as you arrive with an inhale, little lift of the chest. Exhale, reach that heart forward and down, and we're still just warming up here. So if you want to add a little movement, little pulse of the foot forward, back, that's a nice way to ease in and out of the hamstring stretch. You might also play with a little lift of the chest on an inhale, come back down into your fold on your exhale. So you're welcome to explore either holding still or little micro movements just to warm into this for one more big breath. Start to rebend that front leg, props aside, step back to your downward facing dog. You are welcome to stay. If you want to take a very slow vinyasa flow, come forward through plank. On your exhale, you're going to lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale, low cobra, lifting the chest, neck, and head. Pressing back up through tabletop, right back, downward facing dog. Couple breaths back and down dog, just grounding down. And from down dog, left leg will lift. Keep it lifted, stack the hips, bend the knees, scorpion variation. You're welcome to add those ankle circles, knee circles, so you feel that lengthen out left side, feel that opening through the inner hip. Coming back to your three-legged dog. On your exhale, step left foot forward, low lunge, back knee drops down, arms lift overhead. Cactus the arms, sweep it forward, eagle wrap, left over right, either your bind or your hug. Pressing elbows forward, feel that space open through the shoulders, giving a lift of the front chest. One more breath. Unwind the arms, half splits. You can grab those props again. Send that foot forward, flex the toes in. On an inhale, little lift with the chest. Exhale, reach that heart forward, down, and you're welcome to add those movements. Pressing ball the foot forward, back, rising and bowing down with the upper body. Just feel into it. Let it be nice and easy for today. It does not need to be the most challenging stretch, especially as we're still just warming up. So you really use this time to connect with your breath, connect with your body, and just find this delicate balance where you can explore this range of motion, but just check in with how far is enough for today. Go ahead, rebend that front leg, blocks aside, step back, downward facing dog. You're welcome to stay. If you wanted to add your vinyasa flow, come forward through plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, cobra, lifting chest, neck, and head. Pressing back up, downward facing dog. Few breaths right here. Back and down dog again, the right leg will lift. Exhale, step forward, low lunge, back knee down, arms overhead. Cactus the arms, keep on going to an interlace behind the back. Shoulders squeeze together as you lift the chest and look up. You're really feeling that lift of the heart, looking up if that's all right on the neck, so you feel this nice long line in the front body. A little bit of a back bend here. Releasing your interlace, hands come top of that front thigh. Send the hips forward, keep a lift of the chest. So here we're finding a stretch through that left quad, front left hip flexor, and you can find again that long line all the way from that back knee up through the heart center, looking up if that's feeling good. If you want to add on, this is entirely optional. You could see about bending that back knee, catching that back foot, deeper quad stretch. If that doesn't feel so good, no worries. You just stay with the hips forward, perfectly fine opening through the quad and hip. Go ahead, release hands to the ground, step it back, downward facing dog. You can stay right here. You can come forward for a vinyasa flow, coming through plank, lowering down. Inhaling to arch and look up, making your way back to your down dog. Nice big inhale. Open mouth, sigh it out. From down dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, low lunge again. Back knee drops down, arms overhead. Cactus the arms. Keep it going to your interlace behind the back. Shoulder squeeze as you look up. Feel that lift of the heart center. Find that nice long line in the front body, really feeling lengthening front side. And again, we release the interlace. Change hands to come to that front thigh. Send the hips forward. Lift up through the chest, and we're finding that opening right quad, right hip, connecting all the way up through the heart center, maybe even looking up. If you wanted to add on, maybe you're bending that back knee, reaching to grab that back foot. It is completely optional. Just finding that length through the front side right here. One more breath. Go ahead, release hands to the ground, step back to your down dog. You are welcome to stay. If you want to flow, come forward through plank. Slowly lower back down. Inhale through Cobra, Bhujangasana. Pressing back. Downward facing dog. Couple breaths right here. From your down dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step right foot outside right hand. Back knee drops down. It's the lizard pose. This might be enough of a hip opener, so stay right here. If you want to add on, you can let the knee open to the side. You might come down to your forearms, either to the ground or to blocks. And again, you can add a little bit of movement. So you can see about a little sway side to side of the hips, nodding the head side to side. Just let it let go. Keep this nice and gentle for right now. A few more breaths. And if you're on your forearms, press back up to your palms. We're going to step into Malasana Yogi Squat. Step that left foot outside left hand. Sits bones down, palms to prayer, heart center. Feeling that opening through the inner hips, keeping length in the spine. Start pressing into your feet. Strong stand all the way up to mountain pose. Walk feet back together, arms by the side. Give it a quick little shake off here. Cleansing breath here in Tadasana, mountain pose. Big inhale through the nose. Open mouth, cleansing breath out. Start bringing weight into your right leg. We're going to find a balance in tree pose, keeping weight right leg, left knee lifts, opens to the side. Sole of the foot can be inner calf, inner thigh. You can always have toes on the ground if you want support. Hands can be to hips, prayer heart center. A little more challenging is reaching overhead. Really feeling that grounding through the standing leg and lifting through the rest of the body. It's this length both directions. If you're feeling stable and you want to add a little hip opener here, there's a figure 4 variation. Cross that left ankle, right thigh. Sit the hips back as if you're in a chair pose. I like hands prayer heart center here. This might be enough, feeling that opening outer left hip. If you want a little more, you can add a fold over that top shin. Hands might stay to prayer, maybe come to blocks if you want a little extra support here. Just one more breath. Release to your mountain pose. Give it a quick little shake off. It's always a lot of work for that standing leg. All right, here we go. Quick little flow. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release down. Step back to your tabletop. Take a little round of cat-cow right here. Curling the toes, meet me back, downward facing dog. Pause here for a few breaths. Back and down dog. Left leg will lift. Exhale, step left foot outside, left hand, back knee drops down, lizard pose. Same choices if you want to open knee to the side, come down to your forearms, add a little movement, side to side, nodding the head. Check in, each side can be a little different, so you're finding just an appropriate amount of opening through the inner hip, but somewhere where it's easy in the body and you can stay with that slow and steady breath. 2 more big breaths here. If you were on the forearms, come back up to palms. We're going to step it up, yogi squat. Step that right foot outside, right hand. Sit bones nice and low, just here for a few breaths. Use that press of the palms to keep a lift of the heart center. Starting to ground into your feet. Strong stand all the way up, mountain pose, walk feet back together. And again, you just take a moment to find your center here. Strong, steady mountain. Start setting up for your balance, bringing weight into the left leg. Right knee lifts, opens to the side, Vrikshasana tree pose, your choice of arms. Again, feel that length vertically through the body, growing both directions. So the more you can find that sense of length, usually the easier it is to find your balance here. You're very welcome to stay. If you want to add that hip opener, we're going to change to a figure 4, crossing right ankle, left thigh. Step the hips back like you're sitting in a chair. We're keeping that top foot flexed, and you can either keep the chest lifted or add a fold over that front shin. A little more intense on that hip opener if you like. 2 more breaths, slow and steady here. Gently rise to your mountain pose, both feet on the ground. Give it a little shake off to release. And again, we'll flow it out. On your inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down, step back to your tabletop. Rounded cat-cow right here. Making your way back to downward facing dog. Cleansing breath, big inhale. Open mouth, sigh it out. Good. From your down dog, right leg will lift. Exhale, step forward, warrior 1. Back heel grounds. Press into the feet, arms lift overhead, hips are forward. And from here, we add a cactus of the arms. Sweep it to an eagle wrap, right arm over the left, like we did at the start of this practice. You can always change to a hug if that feels better. Adding a flow. With your inhale, lift the arms and look up. Exhale, curl over the front thigh. 2 more at your own pace. Inhale, rise, little back bend. Exhale, curl over that front leg. 1 more round. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale, curling forward. Rising back through center. Keep those eagle arms. Bring weight front leg. We're going to come into a balance here. Step into that right leg. Left leg wraps around right. Either toes on the ground, or if you want a full bind, eagle pose, Garudasana. Feel that squeeze of the arms, squeeze of the thighs together. If you really want to add on, you can round the back, drawing elbows to thighs. So this contraction front side body is opening the back, particularly the middle and upper back where the lungs sit. 1 more breath. Unwind the arms, unwrap the legs, come back mountain pose, give it a quick little shake off here. Half sun salutation with an inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Meeting back, mountain pose. We're going to step the left foot back for a warrior 2. You open to face long edge of the mat, arms are wide, and you're going to have that front knee approximately over front ankle, so you're getting that opening inner hip. Adding a reverse of the arms, flip the front palm, lean back. Couple breaths here, just enjoying that side stretch through the front ribs. Right back to your warrior 2. Take it to a side angle. Front forearm to thigh, top arm reaches forward and up. Ground through the edge of the back foot, crown of the head, top fingers reach forward. So again, we're finding length through the top side. Right back to your warrior 2, we flow with these shapes. On your inhale, reverse and find your side stretch. Exhale through, side angle pose. Just like this, inhale right back to reverse. Exhale, side angle, 1 more round. Inhale, come up and reverse. Exhale, side angle. Meet back in your warrior 2. Cartwheel hands down to the ground. Step it back through a tabletop. You could take a couple rounds of cat-cow. If you wanted to add a vinyasa flow, you can lower the chest down. Inhale back through cobra. Pressing up again through tabletop. Meet me back, downward facing dog. Cleansing breath again, big inhale. Open mouth, sigh it out. From your down dog, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, warrior one, Virabhadrasana A, ground through the feet, rise on up. Cactus the arms, sweep it forward, left arm over right for your eagle bind. Press those elbows forward, and again we add our flow. With your inhale, lift the arms, look up. Exhale, curl over the front thigh. 2 more, no rush, staying strong through the legs, nice and fluid through the upper body. Just feeling this alternating front body open as you lift up, back body open as you curl down. Making your way back up, keep the eagle arms, weight in that front foot, we're taking it to Garudasana, eagle pose. Step into that front leg, right leg wraps around left, find your balance. You're welcome to stay lifted. If you're adding on, you're starting to curl in, rounding the spine, really feeling that spread apart the shoulders, opening back of the heart center here. Go ahead, release the legs, the arms, give it a quick little shake off as you come back, mountain pose. Half sun salutation to release. On an inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Meeting back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Go ahead, step that right foot back, warrior two. We open out to face the other side. Quick check-in with the legs, getting that opening through the front hip. Adding the reverse of the arms, flip the palm, lean on back. Back hand's either resting back thigh or a half bind behind small of the back. One more breath here. Right back to your warrior two. Change to a side angle. Front forearm to thigh, top arm reaching forward. Lengthening through that top side body, really feeling that heart rotate to look up at that top arm. And again, we're going to add our flow, dancing warrior flow. With your inhale, come all the way back up to reverse. Exhale through side angle pose. You can go at your own pace. There is no rush with this. Staying strong with the legs. Just finding this nice fluid motion through the arms. One more round. Meet me back in your warrior two. Just pause for a breath. Cartwheel hands down to the ground. Step back to a tabletop. Feel free to take a few rounds of cat-cow. If you want to take one more vinyasa flow, you can lower the chest. Inhale through cobra. Pressing right back through your tabletop. One last time, meet me downward facing dog. Home base right here. Big inhale. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Lower back down to the knees. Quick child's pose, hips over heels, reaching the arms forward. Just feeling the energy start to ground down again. Connect back to your breath. Noticing whatever heat you've generated through our practice. And allowing yourself to feel this transition as we start to really slow things down, coming back down to the ground. Start walking the hands in. You'll sit on the heels for just a moment. You're welcome to move props aside. And we're going to send the legs forward. One round of seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana, sitting with the legs extended. There's always the option to sit on the very edge of the folded blanket. Just get a little lift of the hips. On your inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, very gentle forward fold. You are welcome to keep the soft bend of the knees here. Hands might come to the calves, the ankles, maybe all the way to the feet. It does not matter. You're just noticing the heat you've built with our fluid practice. And allow yourself to melt into the pose as opposed to really forcing anything to happen here. Slow down the breath again. Taking one more breath. Slowly start to sit back up. Give the legs a little shake off and you'll move props aside. Make your way to lie down, feet on the floor, knees up, setting up for a few rounds of dynamic bridge. With your inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips, feel that open the front side body. Exhale, slowly lower hips back down, back to a neutral spine. So just like that, on your inhale, lift the hips. There's also the option to reach the arms up and over to the ground behind you, top of the inhale. Exhale, slowly lower back down. And this is your flow, dynamic bridge, moving with the breath. Inhale like a wave, lifting the chest, maybe lifting the arms. Exhale, a little spinal massage as you roll down one vertebrae at a time. One more cycle. And the next time the hips are lifted, you're going to stay lifted, but bring arms back down by the sides. You could stay right here. If you wanted a supported variation, grab one of your blocks under the sacrum. Otherwise, if you're here in an active version, pressing into the feet, lifting hips, there's the option to add an interlace behind the back, come tops of the shoulders, so you get that extra little lift of the chest, both up and towards back of the mat. 4 more big breaths here, really slowing it down. And again, you'll slowly lower back to constructive rest, hips on the ground, arms by the side, nice neutral spine. Maybe close the eyes and just ground down. When you're ready, you can bring knees into chest, take a little rock or sway side to side. And we'll add a figure 4. Left foot on the ground, right ankle crosses left thigh. This is enough hip opener, stay right here. If you're adding on, you can draw the legs in, maybe interlacing behind the thigh. Just a few breaths right here. Go ahead, release that interlace. We're going to bring that right knee to chest again, send that left leg long. Setting up to twist, we keep that right knee bent. Let the right knee roll to the left, option to extend that right arm and look back. You're always welcome to add a block under the knee if you want a little support. 3 more breaths, slow it down. Releasing back to center, bring both knees to the chest, take a little movement side to side. And we'll set up for figure 4. Let that right foot come to the ground, cross left ankle, right thigh. Maybe you stay, maybe you draw the legs in, finding that outer hip opener. You're welcome to just stay and hold, or sometimes it's nice adding a gentle rock side to side, even nodding the head side to side. Just explore. And again, we'll release that interlace. Left knee hugs in, right leg goes long. Take it into your twist, keeping the knee bent. Left knee rolls to the right, extend and look back at that left arm. You're welcome to add your props to support. Keep it nice and gentle. Releasing right back to center. Hug both knees to the chest. You could either roll as a ball or take a full happy baby, adding any last movement, any last pose you might like here. And when you're ready for Shavasana, send the legs out long, release arms by the sides. Closing the eyes, just let breath come back to a natural rhythm. So our ultimate grounding pose, just notice the mat or the ground beneath you. Let yourself give your weight into that. Let it hold you here while you let go and simply rest. Bring awareness back into your breath. Bring movement back to fingers and toes. And start to bend the knees, feet on the floor again, and make your way to roll to one side. Again, just pausing right here. Softly press into your hands. Bring yourself up into a comfortable seat. Hands to prayer, heart center. Just notice how you feel, whatever shifted from your practice today. Take a cleansing breath here. Nice big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Thank you so much for practicing today. Carry that energy back out with you for whatever comes next.